Hello, everyone, and welcome to Liz Plays Quest 64. This is episode number 10. I almost didn't record today because I'm a little bit sick, and I even put a tweet out saying probably no Quest 64 video on Saturday because I'm sick. And yet here I am. I couldn't stay away from Brian's quest for a moment longer. I guess part of the issue with that, though, is that I haven't played the game for like a few weeks because I spent that day recording back-to-back episodes. And I did that because I rarely have a Saturday just to my whole self. And so I was like, oh, I can just sit and record back-to-back episodes, but that means that I haven't played this in like a couple of weeks, and I have very little recollection of what we were doing, or where we were going, or even if I know how to play anymore. I think we fought a mini-boss, and I assume that she was up there, so we probably want to progress this way. But I suppose if we get to the top of this, and it looks like where we fought the boss, we will know we went the wrong direction. This is new music, I think. And a new house, for sure. Gelson. My, what's happened to you? Did you lose your way in the desert? You must be tired from your long journey. If it pleases you, why don't you rest yourself here? Absolutely, I will. Dindum Dry's hut. Okay. Spirit? Yes, please. I think we're pretty underleveled. I'm just soaking in the music a little bit. So we were in a new area, it looks like. Boyle Hole. Greenock. And then it looks like we have a square in the right-hand side. Let's go to Greenock. Greenock. And see how that treats us. So I think we're still on the avalanche plan. Not a great showing for it, though. It's so frustrating. I really appreciate some of the comments that I got that were like, oh my god, avalanche seems really frustrating to use. And it doesn't help that I had so much, like, build-up. Like, I thought that I was gonna get it and just be home free. And then I immediately got in and was very disappointed by the way it works. But if people say it's OP, who am I to argue? This thing's named Blue Man? Is that what I saw? So I am sick, although not in the normal way. I have an ear infection, and not even a normal ear infection. Like I feel like, what the hell was that? I feel like it's normal to have like inner ear infections, like when you get a cold or something like that. But I have, chronic outer ear infections, which you might know as swimmer's ear. So sorry to tell my gross ear story, but I just get these like really bad, really painful outer ear infections like once or twice a year. And every time I go to the doctor, they're like, why do you get these horrible ear infections so frequently? And I have to say, well, I am not the doctor. But over the years of having to go to the doctor for this, I've like collected theories of every doctor that I've ever seen for it. And I've seen like specialists a couple times because I always get referred out to them. So yeah, that's my gross ear story. It's like extremely painful, although the one I have right now isn't, because I've had them so many times that I've learned to not wait. Like I know that it's not going to go away on its own, and the pain will only progress. So I went in like as soon as it started hurting. So I got those antibiotics going. I want to go west. West towards Greenock. Werecats. Well, I like these werecats a lot. So, what is magic barrier? Whoa. Wait, what the fuck? Hello? Am I just immune to everything? How long does this last? It seems like I'm just like completely... Okay, so it wore off. But it lasted for like a lot of turns? Kind of? So that's one. It seems like it is just like complete immunity. Okay, so it must be like a variable duration? Because it looked like it only lasted 2 turns. Once again, I will say that I think that we're a little underleveled for what we're doing. I don't want to use Avalanche because I feel like it's just going to miss and I'm going to be... How much does my water pillar do at this point? Yeah, the water pillar's feeling good when the Avalanche just misses. Can I just magic barrier and water pillar them to death? I guess the pinch is the running out of mana. I might be in a little bit of trouble. I will use a potion. It's been long enough that I've played this game that I'm just like, sure, I'll have endless resources. I'm just gonna die. Okay, I'm getting back to it. I'm remembering how to play a little bit. And that it's all just a mana regen game. Yeah, these are called Blue Man. I'm wondering if I should be running from this. I don't have any mana. See, I feel like I was at a good, like, spot near the enemies for that avalanche. And there were so many of them, of the enemies, like, all kind of in a small group. I was like, the odds have got to be that I'm going to hit a bunch of them. I'm gonna walk back and forth in this spot because I don't think enemies can spawn right here. I'm gonna regen my mana. Some enhanced Brian strats right here. Okay. I did not mean to use that. That was horrible. Yeah, but see there, I did a million damage to that guy. This town's seen better days. If you lose healing potion, I'll give you another. Oh. Okay. I thought that was the wings symbol, but I'll take healing potion if I use mine. Master Brian, King Vegas of Brannock Castle has somehow gotten his hands on enormous powers. It is he who burned the city to the ground and made townspeople suffer, and he did it only to test his strength. Got a real sicko. Are you really from the monastery? Then please say a prayer for us. King Vegas has been most cruel. If you're thinking about going to Brannock, best think again. But if you insist, rest here before you leave. Sure. Is there an upstairs? Will these rooms all be empty? No. King Vigus used his evil powers to burn down the town. My son got lost and is missing. I'm just about the only survivor. I won't give up. I'll keep waiting. He might come back. I pray he will. Okay, so 1 NPC out of 3 rooms. That's not too bad. I have no clue what we're doing other than tracking that guy down and getting him. I don't know where he is. I don't know what that big square on the map is with nothing in it. So I guess we'll go to the boil hole with no other options. Do I care about getting the spirit somehow? It's not that way. The day-night cycle is showing itself and is making it very dark and hard to see because there's a glare on my monitor. Okay, I'm convinced there's something about Avalanche I'm missing, like the range, or if there's like a sweet spot to stand. Something like that. Maybe the ideas about this game are just outdated. Like maybe I just read one guide with like one person that just thought this spell was super OP. I guess I could use the like magic immunity spell and then just avalanche forever, but then I just have it's just a mana game at that point. shouldn't just be up here, like, auto-attacking this guy. It makes no sense as a strategy. I talked about this in my Elnard series, not this one, but I did, I went to a wedding last weekend, and I think that that must be why I got my ear infection. Like, I think that I had an ear infection brewing, but I was, like, holding it off. And then I went to a wedding and drank a bunch of Coors Light, and that, like, debuffed my immune system, and gave me an ear infection. I should have told that to the doctor, when he asked me, why do you keep getting these ear infections? Like, well, had a Coors Light debuff on me. It's really tough doing, two different, like, Let's Play series simultaneously, because I know, like, roughly what I talked about on my other one, but, like, I don't want to repeat myself, but at the same time, if you're just watching this one, you haven't heard anything about the wedding I went to. Wow, that did so much, like, it hit, like, all of them. What makes it just miss sometimes? I don't understand. Is it truly random? I guess that's just probably the most likely explanation. There is no rhyme or reason to, like, where it's hitting, and it's just extremely frustrating to use, even if it's good. I like these fish. They're like sunfish, right? I just put a point in water because I was trying to heal myself. Okay, I've got to stay on task. I'm going to the boil hole. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, I did read ahead in a guide a little bit, and one of the guides talked about an optional town, and I'm only remembering it because the phrasing in the guide was so funny. It was like, you have to do X, Y, and Z to go to this optional town, but don't worry, it's worth it, or something like that. And I'm like, literally, what could it be for me that would make that worth it? Okay, you know, it's water pillars for single enemies from now on. Anyway, I bet that the optional town that guide was talking about is in that big square area of the desert, because what else could that possibly be? Blue man that uses fire moves appears to be a water type, judging by, or rather has some water resistance, judging by the amount of damage it took. Perhaps I will use... Don't I have something called Magnet Rock? What is Rock Shower? That sucked. What about Magnet Rock? Is that any good? This guy dies, so I don't die. That one guy will give me a healing potion if I'm out. I'm not feeling great about our prospects in the boil hole if I can't get there without extremely dying a lot. What was that effect? I don't know what that meant. I bet water is good on these guys. It's fine. I probably don't want to be in melee with them because I can't quite get like oriented well enough to dodge their moves with 100% accuracy. But it is reasonable to. I say as I immediately get in melee again, but I'm out of, kind of out of options right now. But I'm also super dead. I will use my Celine's Bell to freeze the enemy. I thought it was going to be like the regular frozen effect. But it put them in a... like, I thought it was going to be... Remember when I was constantly using that like freezing attack on everything and freeze, and they would get like an ice block? I thought it was going to do that. But instead, it put some blue circles around the enemy that broke immediately. Sorry, I was checking my text messages. Not because I'm bored with Brian's quest, that's for damn sure. Must I level? So I do think that we need to spend a little bit of time getting some levels and maybe perfecting a new combat strategy, because I'm not very pleased with our combat strategy. I'm just so, like, let down because I was so focused on getting Avalanche for so long. And now I've decided it kind of sucks. So, whereas that is great. Now these guys are just frozen. Oh, you want to get frozen too? Oh, skip an entire enemy turn? I mean, I guess it's not doing very much damage, but feels good. I took so many weeks off of this game, and by so many, I mean like 2, that all of my menuing has gotten really slow. Like, I feel like I was so fast at like selecting all the spells and knew where they all were. And now I'm, wow. Even with my powerful freezing strat, I'm getting my ass kicked by these fish. I feel like I didn't say my plan out loud, which was to go and search for the lost city while I leveled. But I went in the, like, clear wrong direction. So we're just gonna try to go to Boil Hole again. We might a little bit be back to the, like, death runs of just, like, we're gonna see how far we can get into, like, progressing. And if we die, like, there's no consequences, so who cares? I mean, we're already further than we were before when we died. That is not a ramp. I wonder if the avalanche even can hit over there from that far enemy. Ow. I might run from this. I didn't like the vibe of that fight. They were so far apart from each other and sort of far away from me at the same time. Spirit across the chasm. Every time I vow to not try to figure out Avalanche, something will happen and I'll say like, wait, maybe it just spawns around me in a circle. Which, sorry if that's like super obvious. That does appear to be the case though. Try not to die here. I did think I thought I tried standing in the middle of everything and maybe not. That went well. Really just stand in the middle of enemies though. I don't like the vibes of this. It's a little dangerous. Okay, yeah, I guess maybe I just need to go melee mode and stand in the center of all of the enemies, which is like, not often very, like, feasible, because you have to travel so much distance, but I was doing that with my, ice wall or whatever it was called too, so what's the difference? Trying to think if I have any unique stories from the wedding, so that it could be like cinematic universe, right? Like you go watch the Elnard videos to get the lowdown on the wedding, and then you come here to get some like other specific story about it. But I think I told everything. Drank too much Coors Light, hence the ear debuff. Smoked a cigar that also probably gave me a powerful debuff for a little while. I didn't notice how low my HP was. I got to be in some of the photos, like the professionally done photos with the photographer, because I am immediate family or whatever. So that was nice. Hopefully I'll ever see those. I'm so out of it right now. My ear is like bothering me. I had to stop, well, not stop, but I haven't done the treadmill in a while. My new exercise routine. But I honestly don't remember if I talked about. I started running. And by running, I mean jogging and power walking, sort of like back and forth. But I had to stop because I was just like, my ear is killing me. I can't do this. So now I'm just a little out of it. Also, I'm still doing my new schedule. I'm still getting up at 5 in the morning, or rather like 4:45 to start work at 5 in the morning. I am not as euphoric about my new schedule as I was in like the first week or something, where I was just like, this is the best thing ever. I have like so much energy. I love life. This is the best I'll ever feel in my whole life. And it's never gonna end. So that stopped, unfortunately. But the new schedule has been really good, but that also means that it's like 6:50 p.m. right now, and I'm like, oh, I'm a little sleepy, like fighting off an infection, and have been awake since, you know, 4:30 or whatever. So I'm a little out of it, but is that the boil hole I see? No. It is the northern hole that looks like a destructible cave that I assume will open up after we do something or other. That's fine. I'm not like super goal oriented right now because I am kind of wandering around looking for spirits and just wanting to get some levels. God, it sucks so bad when it misses. Like I can't get over it. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble navigating this terrain. We're never gonna make it to the boil hole at this rate. Alright, so we're doing okay for ourselves. I'm a little low on HP and mana. So I think I'm gonna run this fight. Why am I so lost? Is this supposed to be like that I'm standing on? Is this like dried lava? I can't really tell. I can't go down this way, I don't believe. I might be dead here. I know it saves our ass sometimes, but if I could just make one change to this game, it would be taking out missing as a mechanic. Yeah, I think we might be dead. I guess we have like enough mana that we can maybe do this and get a few turns of avalanche without taking any damage. Am I a strategic genius? Maybe. Sorry I keep having to look at the map, but I'm like... just trying to figure out the way to the boil hole. That I don't even know if that's where we're supposed to be going. think we're just leaving the vicinity. Yeah, we are. So... my mental faculties are not at 100% right now. And so neither is my, I'm a little bit more directionally challenged than I am even usually. Honestly though, if I was gonna get an ear infection, I'm glad that it waited until after the wedding, after my birthday, which was on Wednesday, so a few days ago now, and after our podcast recording of the last episode of The Hunger Games. So that's pretty cool. Are we on the other side of that chasm where the spirit is? That would be cool. Yes, we are. Now we have 40 points in rock. So that's pretty good. And right here at the boil hole, but I don't really see like what our path forward is. Another spirit. I don't really want to fight these guys. I just want the spirit. I wish I could not be in these random battles for like a minute just so I can figure out what the hell I'm supposed to be doing. Honestly, I should consider doing the magic barrier avalanche strat when I have like a bunch of mana and no HP. It honestly seems like pretty OP. Where am I supposed to go? I'm on the other side of all of this. What is this guy supposed to be? Is his torso a stick? Okay, now let me turn off random battles for like 2 minutes so that I can look around. I'm right by where the cave should be, right? Oh, It's right there. I just got like reverse Wile E. Coyote. Whatever that attack is has missed me every time, and I'm like scared to know what it actually does. I hope this is where we're supposed to be. Looks cool. Yeah, it seems like I've figured out Avalanche a little bit better. I feel a little silly for it taking me so long, or maybe I mean, it looks like it still does just get unlucky, so maybe I was like pretty unlucky a lot of times. Wow, that hurts a lot when you get hit by all three of them. Oh, I guess for my beverage check, I had a boba tea with me today. Got some comfort food for dinner with my illness. And I had it, and it was one of the ones with ice in it, and I'm like waiting for the ice to melt so that I can get the rest of the tapioca at the bottom of the cup. Okay, as soon as I say that I've got the Avalanche figured out, I just get, like, absolutely fucked by the game 3 or 4 times in a row. Sometimes I have a hard time navigating to the magic barrier because it's such a powerful spell. Baldur's Gate 3 came out today or yesterday. I can't remember which, and I am like, I can't decide if I should be playing it or not, which feels like a crazy thing to say because I am like a huge Baldur's Gate fan. I'm a huge Icewind Dale 1 and 2 fan, huge Planescape Torment fan. I really, really loved Pillars of Eternity 1 and 2. But then for some reason, I didn't like Divinity 2. And I can't even really articulate why it was really frustrating to me. I was like shocked that I didn't like it, and I kept trying to play it, but I found it really frustrating and kind of unfun. Even though all of those other like similar games and similar spirits, like I like the challenge of them and all of that, but just something about Divinity 2 I just couldn't do. So that leaves me as a big Baldur's Gate fan and a lover of all of those games, like really I can't tell if I should be playing the new Baldur's Gate or not. I think I'll probably get it. Like I have to at least try. What I really need is a Icewind Dale 2 remaster. That's my my remake wish, if I could have anything. I believe they maybe lost the source code or something happened like that. Or like whatever the original, I don't know if source code is like a term that actually means anything, but I think they lost something that makes it like more challenging than it otherwise would to do a remaster of that game, but I wish they would do it anyway. Because we got remasters of like both of the Baldur's Gates and Planescape Torment, and I think Icewind Dale 1. But I love Icewind Dale 2. And it's such a pain in the ass to get running on a computer. It makes me want to buy like an old laptop that doesn't run anything except for Icewind Dale 2. I need it to have like, I guess I don't know what Windows that would have been. We're making good progress in the boil hole so far. I don't feel like we're like super out of our league with the enemies. They just seem like more of the same that were in the Outer World, except for these Rockies. They're creeping on over. It's Sans Undertale. So I'm guessing these guys will not, my rocks won't be very effective against, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Rockies indeed. They got rock attacks just like me. Okay, I much prefer that attack that sucks than their big rock that does like 30 something damage. Wait, my magic barrier didn't work on that. What the hell? Okay, I need a new strategy for these guys because this is not working. I also think that I might die here. Old standby, ice wall. Get frozen. Get frozen. I'm in trouble. Oh no. They also appear to have a lot of HP. I mean, I'm not really hitting them very hard either. I do appreciate that they only do that shitty attack when you're up close. But I have 5 HP and 1 magic power now, which is not great. Okay, I'll just escape. Goodbye. So I wasted a lot on escaping. And the next thing will certainly kill me if I can't run away. But we are carrying on. I'm gonna run away from this because if we have any hope of survival, it's going to be regenerating enough mana that we can kind of start our resources back up. Same here. What I like about, I don't want to speak too soon, but what I like about this dungeon so far is there's only one direction to go in. Wait, I like this guy. He looks like that Pokemon. The, gosh, I can't think of what they're called, but you know them as the lions with manes that are made of fire. So you can imagine why I think that. I'm using my water pillar here because I am Pokemon mode and feel like it must be weak to water. Treasure chest. Please have a healing potion. Not these guys again. These guys are real bastards, honestly. I'm not really sure how to fight them. Freezing them both is a great start, if possible. And then I don't remember how much the avalanche was doing to them, or if I just was like not hitting them with it. Because their like hitbox is too small or something, or I'm getting really unlucky, I can't tell. Okay, so it doesn't do that much damage then. Much more damage than the ice wall. Unless it hits multiple times, and it is really having trouble hitting at all. So I'm just gonna do this. Going back to our old ways. The ice wall strat. And it served us well. Okay, so that's another full magic power heal. I shouldn't have used that spell. It was pretty not mana efficient for no benefit, basically. Well, I guess everything has like the same mana cost, so it doesn't matter. I'm gonna run from this, actually. If I can make it, because I think that this guy's rocks are gonna hurt if I can't, like, dodge them all. I just wanted to see if we could make it to the boss. These guys are killing me. Don't want to fight you. it just these guys now? Rockies only. They just don't get hit by the avalanche at all, and I don't know why. Their attack is like really easy to dodge. Ish. I mean, this one is undodgeable. I'm gonna be so mad if this thing kills me. It's well on its way, too. I don't think I have any, like healing potions or bread or anything like that. So I guess if I was really trying not to die, I would use a mana potion right now. Oh, that's pretty nice. Got a honey bread. Honey bread for our trouble of fighting that Rocky. Now we're cruising. We're full HP. Excuse me. I hate it when I get turned around. I coughed and escaped from a battle, and I just completely lost track of which direction we were going in, and once that happens, you're just like completely screwed. Actually sucks to be in melee with these fish so bad because you just get hit by all of their rocks. It does like 1,000,000 damage, but I have to be in melee to hit with my avalanche. There's just no winning with the magma fish. I think we're going in the right direction because I think we've been going generally down into the boil hole. Sorry, this is probably so annoying, but I'm not fighting these little Rockies. They're so annoying. Once again, I'm escaping and hoping that just around the next turn is going to be the boss instead of more of these horrible little guys. I'll fight the next ones I see. They're just like, they spawn and they're so far away from you. They have so much HP. And they have like small hitboxers or something so they don't get hit by my best move. My best worst move, Avalanche. Magic barrier? Yeah, this magic barrier is lasting forever. That's pretty nice. That spell's OP. This has been a really long recording. I just wanted to like make any progress and see if we could look at the boss. But these random battles are so frequent. Escape them. I do think the ice wall works well against these guys. Ice wall, see if I can freeze them, and then avalanche? Because surely I'm not actually correct about them having like small hitboxes. I'll take freezing 1. Okay, they just don't get hit by avalanche. I'm like, it is just something that I believe now. See how much HP they have? I know I'm not hitting them for a ton, but okay, Avalanche is doing work. I gotta give it some credit for that. And I got a healing potion, so we're in pretty good shape. Boss down here. I told myself, I was like, I'm gonna stop at the chest. That's what I'm gonna call it, and I'm just... Oh no, it's the green dragon, but it's red now. That's scary. Except it doesn't seem to be doing much more than the green dragon. Never mind, it was not actually that scary. I would fight that any day before those stupid little Rockies. The dungeons in this game are honestly so long. Maybe they just feel endless because it all looks the same. Will not fight you. Will not do it. Some more chests. I wonder if that means the boss is close. Didn't say that I had, like, no HP. Unfortunate. Sometimes the magic barrier just doesn't work, which is sort of sucky. I'm really tempted to use bread here, that one that we got off of the Rocky. But I also think it would be nice to have a healing potion and bread for the boss. And it looks like our healing spell is going to do us just fine, so I'm glad that I didn't do that. Yeah, I feel like I shit-talked Avalanche so much, and now it's, like, hitting. Literally. Okay, those are really boring items to get, and they don't feel like boss-oriented items. So I don't feel like those are like, here you go before the boss, but what do I know? For my, maybe I already said this, but for my new running routine, I've gone from, like, completely sedentary to physical activity, and I've never really done, like, deliberate exercise in my life. This is probably the first time, and so I'm having a really hard time telling the difference between, like, regular soreness and, like, pain that's a problem. Because I know, like, one of the problems that, like, new runners have a lot is they get shin splints, so, like, they hurt the muscle that is, like, attached to your shin bone. And I don't feel like I run and get tired out. I feel like I run and one of my shins just starts fucking hurting like crazy. So I'm trying to, like, rest more in between and, like, taking, like, days off like I know you're supposed to, and taking it slower, because I'm like, that would be a little silly if I just started, like, deliberately exercising for the first time ever and then just got immediately injured. I guess it makes sense that my my completely sedentary lifestyle would be a little hard to shake, but otherwise it's, like, been going pretty well. But like I maybe said before, like, my progress is so slow. Like, I say that I've started running, but it really is, like, power walking and then jogging for, like, 2 to 3 minutes in total. Brian must be a very physically fit young man to be running all over the place. Oh, there's a battle every 2 seconds. I've been recording this video is an hour and 15 minutes long. Nobody wants that. Besides, it's like, even if I find the boss, like, I'm not gonna fight it for another 20 minutes. But every single, like, corridor we go down, I'm like, is this the last one? Is this the last one? It never is. I may have just turned us around. Okay, I'm gonna call it after this fight. I have to actually do the fight because if I pick this up next week and I'm like in the middle of a fight with these stupid fish, I'll just like quit. Alright, I'm sorry we didn't see the boss. We will certainly see the boss next time. I hope that we are supposed to be in the boil hole and we haven't just like skipped ahead or missed something huge. But we will find out next time. Thanks for stopping in.